Hey YouTube, this is me again, Cindy. This video is actually in response to a video Bandedwendy had put out, I think last week or week before last, called Why Are You Fat, or Why Am I Fat, or something like that. And I looked at a couple of other people's response, and it really got me thinking about my weight gain journey. I'm 44 years old, and I'm the middle of 5 children. I have a sister and brother older than me, and I have a sister and brother younger than me. My father was in the military, so we traveled pretty much. But the earliest age that I could think of, or that I can recall having issues with food, we were staying with my grandmother in North Carolina, waiting for our orders to go to Panama. My father had actually already went, and you know how people in the country, they show love with food. And people would come by and they would see me and they'd be like, "Lord, child, what's wrong with that child? She sure look poor. You feeding that child? She bony," all that kind of stuff. Which, in all reality, for my age and my height at that time, I was fine. I really was fine. But you know how Southern folk are. So, my grandfather would pay me to eat. We would have whatever we had. We had, you have your meat, and you have your starch, and you have your green, and whatever, So he would, I'll give you a dime if you eat all this, and you get a nickel if you eat all this, and you eat all that, you get a quarter, whatever. And if it was something that I liked, I would eat it. But I've never been a fan of certain foods, and still not. Well, I never liked broccoli, but I do now. Brussels sprouts, field peas. You know how you get those string beans that are like flat, stuff like that. I don't care how much money you give me now. If you put it on my plate, I'm not gonna eat it. So I think a combination of not having a desire for the foods because they were not appealing to me, and I just really wasn't into eating then. They used to say that if I didn't eat, they was going to put me in the hospital and put all these tubes down my nose and down my throat, pump food down me and make me eat and all this stuff. But so we got orders and we went to Panama, and we went in either late 75 or 76. I think we went in 75. So, being a military brat, we are with all races, So, when I had on my little shorts, my little halter top, and my little friend that was Chinese or Caucasian or whatever, and they had on their halter tops and stuff, and I was skinny, hey, that was fine. That was fine. Certain foods that grew naturally on the land, I learned to love. Like, I love mangoes. We would just go to a mango tree and get a mango and climb up in the tree and just eat the mangoes. There's something called a guinea. We would just go get them off the trees and eat them until our stomach hurt. There's something called Chinese monkey palm. We used to get those and eat those, and just certain foods that I really enjoyed. I remember my mom having to give me vitamins every morning when I go eat my cereal, because my mom was the type of person, every morning for breakfast you have a bowl of cereal. In Panama, the choices were slim. I think I ate honeycomb for like 4 years straight, or Captain Crunch. Can't stand them, man. But anyway, you have your breakfast. She would fix our lunch. Okay, when she fixed our lunch, she'd fix, that bologna with the cloves in it, with mayonnaise. with mayonnaise. I don't like mayonnaise. I don't like cloves. So if I was really, really hungry, I would pick the cloves out of the bologna and wipe the mayonnaise off and just eat the bologna. But most of the time, I threw it in the trash can, or I would just leave it in my book bag. And when I get home, whenever my mom checked my book bag, she would see it that I didn't eat lunch. And then she'd give me a whooping because I didn't eat my lunch. I wasn't hungry. At dinner, we had the type of dinner that when dinner was done, she called us in the house. You go in, you get washed up, you sit at the table, the whole family sit down and eat. I ate so slow. And I was a messy eater. I had food in my hair, on my face, on my clothes, on the floor, everywhere but in my mouth. Everybody would get up. My mom would get up. My dad would get up. My sister and brothers finished eating. They would get up. They would go play, do whatever. I'm still at the table with a plate of food. A couple of times I got slick. I put food in my mouth and I take the napkin and act like I'm wiping my mouth and put the food in the napkin and put it up under my leg in a chair. Or I'll put the food in my mouth and I say I have to go to the bathroom. I go to the bathroom, spit the food in the trash, in the toilet, and flush it. Eventually I got caught. Eventually I got a whooping. But me and food at that time, the age of what? 7, 8, 9. I just really didn't have I ate, but I just didn't overeat. I ate enough to survive, I think I was fine. Over the years that we were in Panama, I guess I gained a little weight because when we came back to the United States, people were like, okay, I see Kevin and I see Tina and that's the baby Stacy. I know that ain't Cindy. Lord, child, you done got so fat. Okay, you hear the word? Fat. When I was skinny, y'all had a problem. Y'all trying to put tubes and shit down my nose, down my throat and all this. Now I got fat. No, now I done gained some weight. So now I'm fat. Make up your mind. What the hell, you want me skinny or you want me fat? So, we move into our house in Virginia and I go to school every day and stuff, and my parents started having marital issues. And I think at that time is when I started really getting into junk food. Sometimes when they didn't want us around, when they were doing their whatever, they would give us money to go to the store. Oh my God, I remember going to the store getting a bag of sour. Y'all don't even remember this. Sour cream and onion Doritos and a peach soda and some now laters. Oh my God. You know what I mean? And just from there, I was just like really into junk food. My parents eventually got divorced. My mom was doing her thing. My dad was doing his thing. So our nutrition was not number one on their calendar. However, my mom had initial custody of us, and my dad paid her child support and alimony. And I remember that there were some times that my mom mismanaged her money so bad that we didn't have anything to eat. And after a while, my dad got custody of us. And things changed. And I guess as he was the father, he felt like he had to make sure he fed us and fed us good. I mean, this was a father that every morning he would get up and he would fix eggs and grits and toast and bacon and sausage. And then, you go to school, you eat your lunch, you might have some ice cream and some extra french fries. You come home, he might fix meatloaf on one day and steak on another day and pork chops on another day. He fed us a hearty meal. But he was a single parent, so he still went out and did whatever he felt like he had to do as a man to have his time. In the meantime, he gave us money. We went places. Went to the skating ring, had junk food. We would go to the laundromat and wash clothes and sneak over to next door and take some of the laundry money and buy submarine sandwiches and call them, tell them that the clothes didn't get dry. You know, it's just so many things. My life, I guess basically what I'm trying to say is from the time that we came back from Panama until the time I reached adulthood, I had a lot of dysfunction in my family. With my parents not getting along, my mother getting cancer, my mother dying, me getting pregnant at 17, being in school, being young. I got an ADC check. I got food stamps. So I can go somewhere and I can buy whatever food I want. You mean to tell me I can take this paper and I can go in that store and I can buy $300 of whatever I want to eat and can't nobody stop me? Me? Come on now. I thought I had lost my mind. Lost my mind. But those are a lot of things that caused me to get fat. And now, right now, my issue is my stepmother is the person that goes with me to the doctor most of the time. She doesn't drive, I drive, but she's like a support system. But every time we go to the doctor, she wants to go out to eat. And I told her, I don't go out to eat like that. One, I can't afford it, and it's not good for me. Oh, you can find something on that menu that you can eat. Oh, it's not bad for you. You know, it is. It is. And I have fallen subject to her prey for the last, what, month and a half? But no more. No more. And I told her, I said, maybe once a month I'll go out to eat with you. But I can't do it. I have to take back control of me. So, you know, I'll take you. You can run in there. You can get you a to-go cart and come on back. Or you can just stay at home because I can go to the doctor by myself. But anyway, I just wanted to post that on. And I look forward to hearing some of you guys' stories on how you think you may have gotten fat or gained weight. So, bye.